Good morning, Jenison Public Schools. My name is Matt Eldred, and I'm applying for the Assistant Band Director position at Jenison Junior High and Jenison Senior High. I currently completed my 14th year in music education. I graduated from Jenison High School in 1995, where I was in the band program all 4 years in high school. My band directors at the time were Ted Bazzani and Tom Widener. Both are the reason why I wanted to get into music education. After I graduated from Jenison High School, I was accepted into the music program at Grand Valley State University, where I graduated with my Bachelor's of Music Education degree in 2002. While I was at Grand Valley, Barry Martin and Dr. Charles Norris were my primary music teachers. After graduating from Grand Valley in 2002, I accepted the band director position at Athens Area Schools, which is south of Battle Creek, Michigan. I was a 5th through 12th grade band director for the district. I was teaching 5th grade beginning band, 6th grade band, 7th and 8th grade band that was combined, and high school band, which was full of 9th through 12th graders. I wrote the drill and arranged the music all 4 years while I was there. I was there from 2002 to 2006. I was let go, however, due to financial constraints that many of the districts were facing at that time in the spring of 2006. After being let go due to economic constraints, a friend of mine from college who was teaching in the Dallas-Fort Worth area here in Texas told me to put my preliminary resume on Texas Music Education Association's website, and I was kind of glad that I did. I did, and the next day the Fine Arts Department from San Antonio Independent School Districts called me and got the ball rolling for me to come to Texas to teach band. I accepted the assistant band director position at Sam Houston High School here in San Antonio, Texas in September 2007. I was there at Sam Houston High School from 2007 to 2012. My primary duties were to assist the head band director in day-to-day operations of the band. This was more or less a team teaching position. He had the head title and I had the assistant title, but we were both very equal in that position. I assisted the concert band, beginning band, marching band, and jazz band. The head director had a woodwind emphasis background, and I had the brass emphasis background, so it worked very well, nicely together, and the district kind of puts that together at all its campuses to have a woodwind person and a brass person, so that was very nice. We were able to meet daily and work together for the vision of the success of the band program there. While I was at Sam Houston High School, the band received excellent ratings at district marching band and concert band evaluations. We were also the first school here in San Antonio to get a steel drum ensemble my last year that I was there. Our ensembles were very successful and performed at numerous events around San Antonio, from grand openings to district retirement parties and to supporting the local communities on the east side of San Antonio where Sam Houston High School is located. This then brings me to my current position that I have today. I'm currently the Director of Bands at Mark Twain Middle School in San Antonio ISD, right in the heart of San Antonio, Texas. I've been in this position for the past 5 years, where my primary duties include teaching beginning brass and percussion classes and directing the 7th and 8th grade advanced band. This position also has a team teaching approach. My assistant has a woodwind background, and I myself have a brass background. This works out nicely. We would meet regularly together to come up with a vision for the year and work together throughout that year to make sure that vision is going through for the end of the school year. We were able to split the beginners up in woodwinds and brass classes, percussion classes, to work more individually on that embouchure for younger players to learn the instrument. We were able to use this same concept to split my 7th and 8th graders bands up into woodwinds and brass during class time. This process worked out really, really well. We would split the ensemble up Monday through Thursday, and we would work on our own technical things that we needed to get resolved in class. This cut down a lot of downtime for the individual sections. Then on Fridays, we would come together and meet as full ensemble and put everything that we worked together Monday through Thursday together in a full ensemble setting. Also on Fridays, I would do recordings. I would get the recording equipment out and record our 3 songs that we'd be working on for preparation for concert and sight reading evaluation on Fridays. This evaluation that we would be participated usually in March before spring break down here, and then maybe possibly after spring break later in March, and some would run even into the early parts of April, which was pretty late for middle school evaluation times. We would record every Friday from January through March. Once again, Monday through Thursday would be splitting individual woodwinds and brass technique time, coming together through on Fridays, record, take those recordings, meet together, and find out what we need to work on for the next week, and just keep doing this process until we completed our UIL evaluation time. This worked really, really well this year, as my group received an excellent rating on stage for our concert and sight reading evaluation. The past 2 years, I have been also had the opportunity to team teach with the choir director during the boys choir class. In this setting, I was able to assist the choir director and help with vocal warm-ups and give individual help to those students that needed that extra attention, tutoring time during class time. This was also a team teaching approach. I was also team teaching with our math intervention teacher on campus. This class was with students that were falling a little bit behind in math, or they weren't on grade level where they should be with their math. So my duties included meeting with the head teacher to go over today's lesson plans and the approach that we were going to be taking with these students so that we could get them up to grade level on their math proficiencies. I'd go around the room and I would assist the students that needed any help, and also I would be working with small groups at the back table in the room. What makes me interested in this position is that it is back at my alma mater. I grew up Jenison my whole life until I graduated from college. In the last 15 years, I have been keeping track of Jenison schools, and I've noticed that you guys have been receiving many national awards, including 100 Best Communities in the Nation for Music Education, to Newsweek's Best High School in America. The band has great success too, as being one of the finest bands in West Michigan and in the region. I'd like to take my success that I have had in my 14 years of teaching and be part of that team. My parents are also still in Jenison, and my siblings also still live in the Hudsonville and Allendale area, so it would be nice to come back home and give back to the community that I grew up in. Thank you.